So this was the last minute addition. But first of all, this is the day that the Lord has made, and I will be glad and rejoice in it. I have to say that. I'm so grateful for this moment. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Tessa Edison, founder and CEO of Asset Management Consulting, partner with Harvey, Yancey, and H2 Design Build on this tremendous day. I was asked yesterday to close this, moment out, and believe me, I was way more comfortable just sitting in that front seat and taking it all in. But I had to mentally prepare and switch and be ready. So I was walking in the woods, something I often do, to clear my mind and get the weight of the world off of me. And I said, God, what do you want me to say to these people? And because I'm tired, I really don't have any words right now. And what he said to me was, be fruitful and multiply. And it made perfect sense standing in nature, seeing the lush greenery and tall trees while standing on the roots and the seeds that had been planted. The roots and the seeds that I didn't see, but I knew they were there. I don't know. I've been a part of this. I know I don't look like it, but I've been a part of this district real estate landscape for over 20 years. And, when I began in this industry, there were people by the names of Albert Butch Hopkins, if you all remember him. He was the president and CEO of Anacostia Economic Development Corporation. And many of us called him Uncle Butch. Uncle Butch let me shadow him for a day. And that was the first time that I got to see what economic development and public-private partnerships were all about. That early seed was planted way back then. Back then, Bowman Keaty hadn't made his big splash in Brooklyn just yet. But he was going at it, and I was, rooting for him, just working in title and just trying to be a part of the landscape. So I'm very proud of you, Bo. Madam Mayor was a councilwoman. She was serving for the city that she loved, right? Fighting for what we see here today. And I see Heather Howard was here too. AREPs were events were the place to be, and they still are, a place to make long-lasting connections in this community. We're all just trying to figure it out, right? And many of us started to elevate. And during that elevation, folks started to bring others along with them, being fruitful and multiplying. Budgeting portfolio exercises became an exercise in what small business can we take along with us? What emerging developers are out there? Who are the surveyors? Who are the permit getters, construction management, branding, title, brokers, etc.? And that mathematical equation worked. So we moved from addition to multiplication. I'm only standing here because of that seed that Harvey planted, because he wanted more women in the space. So he invited me to join him on this journey, and I did, and I'm grateful for that, obviously. A girl dad, naturally. And maybe you didn't hear, but we were awarded this in 2019. So I was excited going into 2020, my first development deal. Everybody needs to know about that, right? But at the top of that year, in 2020 in January, we lost a champion in our ecosystem in Todd Lee. And then in March, we broke ground on Todd Lee Senior Community Apartments. And that was March. And right after that, the world shut down. And so we had this project, we had the ground, but it was stalled. And we had to figure out how to navigate and make this happen virtually. And everyone, again, was just trying to figure it out. A true test of faith and perseverance. And so here we are, standing on roots and planted seeds. So before we cut this ribbon and enjoy District Smokehouse, and behind me, an exclusive preview of Coming Home Art Gallery, please check it out after, I want to remind everyone to get paid for your talents, but give your gifts away for free. When you're blessed, be a blessing to others. And like they say at the end of our church services, Harvey, be kind in the parking lot. You never know what people are going through, right? And you never know what a kind word that you say to them in that encounter can change their whole life. Planted seeds. So may the equity that is generated behind me also change the folks' lives behind me. And that's it. Everyone, thank you so much for those that brought us here to this journey, and let's cut this ribbon. Come on up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.